Myers Park is a private club here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So when I came on board, the biggest challenges, and this might sound funny, were cooking and chilling. We could not adequately cook the volume that we needed to at the time. We could not adequately chill what we needed to cook because of equipment. Moving into the future and looking at combi technology and blast chilling technology, that was kind of the direction that we had to go. It wasn't even a question of if. We really did some motion studies on the cooks for all the areas too. We broke up banquets and garde manger, our high volume casual kitchen, and looking at what the cooks did every day and where their struggles and challenges were, those 2 points kept coming up: cooking and chilling in high volume and safely. So we really need to produce a lot of volume. The older kitchen did not lend itself to large volume. We could get maybe 6-8 sheet trays of food fired at a time, whereas now with the 202 combis that we have, we can do 15 in each one. And that's just 2 of the 4 ovens that we have in the banqueting area. So we've been able to increase our volume of what we cook, but also cook all of it at the same time, as opposed to cooking a batch, staging it for holding, starting a new batch, staging it for holding, and then all of it's going out throughout the whole day. So if we really need to fire large volumes of food, which we always have on banquets, we're able to do it all at once, as opposed to staging it out through the day, which just goes back and saves time and efficiency on the cook's behalf. Some of the equipment that we selected, obviously Electrolux was the main one that we chose. We pretty much the entire property, from burners to small under stove refrigeration, grills, the combis, the blast chillers, that was 100% them. The pieces that we chose, we kind of chose per area. But the great thing I think about every suite that we have is that it doesn't matter if it's the broiler or the char grill, the flat top, the French cooktop, they're all 36-inch tops, and all the refrigerated bases, which are below, are 72. So we can modify our kitchens for forever. I traditionally pretty much have just a really interesting country club background. I grew up in Ohio and went to culinary school in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And not long after graduating, I got sucked into the country club culture, atmosphere. And then so I opened a little restaurant not long after that in Wilmington, North Carolina, around 2000. My mentor owned it. He brought me in to be the chef, and that was my first little gig. But I jumped right back into clubs after that, got my first exec chef job in Myrtle Beach, and stayed with clubs ever since. And from there to Florida, and now to Myers Park, it's been a great experience.